Okay, so as in the last video we have discussed about the uses of protein, alright, as you can see here. So in today's video we are going to discuss about the lipids. What are lipids? So wait, let me write here the topic first. Today we'll be discussing about lipids. Alright, lipids is a group of naturally occurring heterogeneous organic compound. So wait, let me write this here. It is a group of naturally occurring heterogeneous organic compound. Alright, it is a group of naturally occurring heterogeneous organic compound which includes fats, oil, waxes, and these are insoluble in water. Alright, so the things which are insoluble in water are known as hydrophobic. So I can write here lipids are hydrophobic. They are what? They are hydrophobic, which means they are not soluble in water or insoluble in water. Insoluble in water. Alright. They are insoluble in water means they are hydrophobic. Alright. So which means they are also water repellent, which means they will not attract towards the water but instead they will repel. Alright, but easily they are soluble in the mixture of diethyl ether and ethyl alcohol. Alright, so wait, let me write that as well. This is the very important point. Alright, so here I'm writing they are easily soluble in mixture of wait, let me change the color here. Okay, diethyl ether, alright, and ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol. These are the functional group as we have already studied about these. Alright, alcohol. And in the ratio of what? In the ratio of 2:1. So here I'm writing the ratio. Ratio is 2:1. Alright. So they are only soluble in the diethyl ether and ethyl alcohol in the ratio of 2:1. And they are soluble in the organic solvents as well. So let me write here. Also soluble. In organic solvents. Alright, and what are those organic solvents? Those are like benzene, acetone, carbon tetrachloride, and chloroform as well. So let me write here the examples. Okay, let me write here the examples first with this color, I guess. Okay, so benzene, acetone, wait, let me write here, acetone. Then we have another organic solvent, which is carbon tetrachlorides. Alright, carbon tetrachlorides. And then we have the last one. Wait, let me write that. And chloroform. Alright, we know that chloroform is also an organic solvent. So chloroform I have written here. So generally lipids are composed of elements like carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So here we have three elements. Wait, let me write that. Here I got. Okay. So we have carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Alright, I have written here. Now what are lipids made up of? Alright, they are made up of 3 fatty acids and 1 glycerol. So let me write here, as they are made up of, wait, lipids are made up of two things. They are made up of two things. The first one is 3-glycerol, not 3-glycerol but 3 fatty acids. Fatty acids and 1 glycerol. Wait, let me write here. 1 glycerol. Alright, 3 fatty acids and 1 glycerol. Now what are fatty acids? Alright, we are going to discuss about the fatty acids now. So wait, let me give here the heading first. Fatty acids. So what are fatty acids? Fatty acids are the lipid building components. Alright, as we have discussed that lipids are made up of 3 fatty acids. So fatty acids are lipids building components. They are carboxylic acid with a lengthy chain. So let me write here. They are what? They are carboxylic acid. They are carboxylic acids with a lengthy chain. Alright, either that should be saturated or unsaturated. Now saturated and unsaturated, let me tell you about that a little bit. Alright, so that it can be more clear to you what are saturated and what are unsaturated. So wait, let me write here. Saturated and again we do have unsaturated. Here we have saturated hydrocarbons and here we have unsaturated hydrocarbons. Saturated hydrocarbons. Alright, so saturated hydrocarbons have the carbon with a single bond. Alright, here we'll have single bond between the carbons. So single bonds, bond, as we do have here, C has a single bond with C. And here we'll have double bonds. Alright, here we can either have double bonds or triple bonds. So either double bonds or triple bonds. Alright, I am writing this here. C with double bond with C or C with triple bond with C. Alright, so here uh, the saturated hydrocarbons would be less reactive, just because this single bond is what we call the sigma bond here. This is sigma bond. Alright, and this is not easy to be broken down, so that's why no any other component will come and react with this saturated hydrocarbon. But here, as you can see, we have 2 or 3 bonds. So this first one is what we call the pi bond. This is pi bond, and here another one we have sigma bond. Alright, sigma bond. So this sigma bond is not easy to be broken down, but this pi bond is very easy to be broken down. So this pi bond would be broken down, and any other compound or chemical will come and it will react with unsaturated compound. Same here, this last one is sigma bond. Sigma bond. Alright, and these two are the pi bonds. These are pi bonds. So they can be easy, they are very easily or very easy to be broken down. So any other chemical or substances would be coming and they'll react with these unsaturated compound. Alright, so here, as you can see, in the saturated hydrocarbons we do have more number of hydrogens but less number of carbons. So here we will have more hydrogens but less carbons. Alright, here we'll have more hydrogens but less carbons. But here, if I do compare this with unsaturated hydrocarbons, so here we'll have more carbons but less hydrogens. Alright, so this is basically the difference between saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons. So wait, if I have differentiated, so I can show you guys this as well by making a line between them. Alright, I have made. So this was all about lipids. In the next video, we'll be talking about the uses of lipids. Alright, so this was all for today.